Arjun, welcome. Arjun.
Nice to finally meet you.
Oh, yeah.
Good. I'm good, thanks.
Good. So, how was your journey down there over to London anyway?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Okay.
Problem free.
Cool.
Yeah. So does this feel real now?
No. Honestly, it still feels really surreal. Yeah, it's like this weird house that we're in, right?
Yeah.
It was really, yeah.
This is
Yeah,
really,
I think it'll set
this is all an illusion.
Actually, it's all AI.
It might be in a dream or something. Yeah.
So how, obviously going back to the night I called you, I mean, I remember you said you were doing some music tuition or something?
Yeah, I was teaching music at the time.
Okay.
And I think I had my phone on as like a speaker. I was playing like a metronome or something.
Yeah.
I kept ringing. I was like,
Who is that?
keep ringing. I said, "Oh, let me just take this. It seems quite important, right?"
Yeah.
I picked it up and then, honestly, I totally forgot about it. I think it'd been like 2 months since I entered or whatever.
Okay. So you entered at the beginning of the competition, or?
Yeah. It must be like December or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I just didn't think about it. And then you said where you're calling from, and I thought, that sounds kind of familiar.
Yeah.
Have ever heard that before?
Yeah.
And then you went through the details. You were like, I'll pop onto the online and then on the live, and I popped. I was like,
Was you with your student at the time as well?
no, I stepped out.
Okay.
I stepped out,
Yeah.
and I stepped out from the class. And and I got the news. And I think, to be honest, it was just such a shocking moment. Like, I don't know, it didn't register that,
Yeah.
at that memory.
What was going on?
Yeah.
Of course. Okay. And then obviously we then followed up with a call later, and then I think you was at home at that time.
Yeah, I got back home by then.
Did you tell anyone at that time, or?
Yeah, I told my family straight away.
Okay.
So my wife and my parents as well.
Okay. What was their initial thoughts?
And they didn't believe me at all. Yeah. They were just like,
Did you tell them that you entered a competition though, or?
No. Literally, I think it was a morning, I remember, and first I was just scrolling through my phone and stuff, and then an advert popped up. I don't know why, I just had a calling or an inclination to go do something, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't even think about it. I just done. And then
Destiny right there.
it was crazy. And then I came home that evening.
Yep.
Told my family, and no one believed it. No one believed it. They were like, it can't be true. I said, look, it's true. It could be a scam, right? What is it, a scam?
You said lost the money.
I was like, how could it be a scam? They were like, no. I showed them you guys' website and page and stuff. I went through it, and they're still a bit like, I don't know. This could be set up, or these actors. Like,
It's all for us. The whole thing. It's AI. It's all fake followers.
they might look at this and think I'm an actor, right? It's AI to me, or something. So, but yeah,
Arjun's a real person, but it does exist.
yeah. And I still don't think my mum believes it. Like,
Still up to now.
yeah.
Wow.
I don't think she believes it. Yeah, she was.
So where did she think you was coming today then?
I told her where I'm coming to do it, and she's like,
You sure? You saw where you really going?
"Yeah, be careful." I was like, "What do you want about?
They're gonna kidnap us.
That's like in the middle of the day, let's say, right? It's like,
They like.
yeah, exactly, yeah. So, I think she'll come round to it. Yeah.
Good. Okay. So obviously the competition was for the apartment,
Yeah.
or cash alternative prize, and I know obviously you had a few days to kind of deliberate about things, and what made you choose not to take the apartment then in the end?
So I think the cash would just give me probably more options, right, and round it down, and I can probably use it more in the way that I want to do. So if I wanted to invest in something, right, then I'll do that. If I wanted to invest in property, I'd do it in the UK, right? I know it's a huge amount of money, right? And that's probably enough for like a couple of deposits, for a couple of properties, right? If you wanted to invest that way, one year, right? Yeah. So it's it just seemed like the logical kind of decision for me to do that.
Do you know? I was going to say, tell these guys, because obviously we spoke on the phone. What happened? What happened the morning of the live draw?
Yeah. So I think work had really got to me that day in the morning, right? I was just thinking about the whole week being really, really tense. And then by the time we got to the afternoon when I was going to the class, we were at the my local Gurdwara to seek tenfold.
Yeah.
I turned to my mum was there. I turned to her. I said, I'm fed up. I'm fed up with this, like this rat race kind of stuff. It just came out of my mouth. I said, I just need to move to Dubai or something.
Really?
No way.
These are the words I said.
Wow.
And then literally maybe 2 hours after that happened, like, you guys paused. And I just like...
When you told me, I didn't believe him. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
just
the way
That's
it's aligned, right?
kind of fate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, that's beyond manifestation.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like,
you know what I mean? And that's why it took a couple of days to kind of think about what you wanted to do, right?
Because when you got... I just couldn't believe it, because I just said those words, like,
A few hours ago.
a few hours ago, and then it's... Yeah, it's crazy.
your steps are ordered. There is a bar. That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, immensely grateful to you guys as well, right? You provided the platform, you provided the opportunity, right, to change people's lives. So,
Thank you.
you guys are just as more blessed, right, for giving.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
So I want to ask, have you thought through any sort of plans to what you want to do with the money?
Invest.
I'll definitely want to invest at least a good chunk of it, right?
Yeah.
Into property or...
I don't know. Yeah, it looks like property at the moment. What I'm researching into. So property looks like a good investment option. And maybe get me down to a path where at some point I might be able to retire earlier than I want to, right? And
of course.
Set something up for my kids in terms of a legacy and all that kind of stuff. So it's looking like at the moment. Probably need to maybe take my mum on holiday so she really use it.
She probably still won't believe it.
You know, whilst thinking else really cool.
This is the real.
So yeah, that's the plan at the moment.
Do you know what? I know, obviously randomly, I know the idea of going to Dubai. What's your thoughts about it now then? I mean, with all that's going on.
Yeah, it's it definitely makes you think more than twice about it, right? I don't know what the future holds. I don't think anyone knows what the future holds. Right? There's no. I don't think anyone can say whether it's the right decision or wrong decision at this point. But anything can happen in the political world, right? So it is what it is. But I think I made the right decision anyway.
Yeah.
Just based on like what I talked about in terms of planning for the future and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
You know what? It doesn't matter which path we took anyway. I think it all happens for a reason, whatever happens.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So it sounds like it's going to give you a level of freedom,
yeah,
potentially. Flexibility.
Well, that's it. That's it at the end of the day, right? That's all we can ask for. That's the ultimate gift in life, right? Is to have that. There's options available.
Yeah.
Quick question, just going back to when you entered the competition, did you had any intention to take the apartment when you initially entered? Or was you more sort of
Inclined.
to go for the cash?
You did think about how much?
I think I was probably more inclined with the apartment, right? Because I think when I saw it, you see the photos of it straight away. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, that's pretty nice,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then you read the description and stuff. You think, oh yeah, that's a good option. And you don't, because it says apartment or cash, but you don't see a picture of like a pile of food. Anthony or whatever, right? So it's got to be. You think, oh, it's a
Visualization. It's real, isn't it?
yeah. But then, like you said, it's you think about it, right? And then you got to weigh at what's good for you, right?
Yeah.
I mean, for someone that the Dubai apartment would have been like absolutely like the opportunity they need, right, or wanted. So again, I think it depends on the personal thing. But yeah, the cash option for me was
Yeah.
I think more preferable.
That's close.
What would you say this means to you? Like summarize.
I think when if I ever make it to an old age, right, I think I'll look back as this is probably one of those milestone
The defining moments.
highlights in life, right?
Yeah.
And I think I know I'll be grateful for it to my last breath anyway.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Like that.
Yeah. Awesome.
Well, look, Arjun, thank you very much for participating first and foremost. And I was saying to my brothers, definitely one of our more deserved winners as well. Not that anyone else isn't obviously a deserved winner, but I think with your plans with the family, etc., creating legacy, definitely, we wish you all the best. And so, thank you again.
It was definitely meant for you. Just hearing the story, it was meant for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, enjoy the time.
Yeah.
No. Well, all thanks to you guys as well, right? It's you. Like I said, you guys provide the platform. It's very generous what you guys are doing. So I know it's going to come back to you tenfold at least.
Thank you. I'll receive it.
So one day. But for now, you know, we're you know, our mission is always to, you know, continue to try and help as many people as we can, you know, possibly can, you know, through you know, getting them onto the ladder or creating some sort of financial freedom, you know. So all the best, man.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Thanks, Arjun.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cool.